Are people born gay?
So traditionally, growing up, I have heard Christians trying to explain this in different ways. So one common reason that I've heard is children who were abused when they were small, once they grow into adults, they become same-sex attracted. There's another explanation that I have heard, which is if you have a dominating parent at home, for example, if you have a dominating dad, children tend to be scared of anybody who is a male, and they tend to get attracted only to the female gender. Now, while some of this might have a role to play in what happens later in the life of a person, from the scripture, for us as Christians, we have to go into the scripture, and we find a clue to this in the book of Genesis. What do you have to say, Eben?
Yeah, I think we have to start this discussion from Genesis chapter 3. You just mentioned about the nurture part. I think Bible goes beyond the nurture to say that this has to do with our nature. Genesis 3 clearly says that we are living in a fallen world where our body, our mind, our hearts are subjected to this fall. And the result of that manifests in different ways in each one of our lives. Some of us are struggling with anger. In some people's life, it will manifest as lust. For some of us, it is greed. Even same-sex attraction is a result of the fall. We are all born disoriented. We are not living as the way God has intended for us to live. And when you come to Romans chapter 8, there is an amazing verse that says, the entire creation is groaning for its redemption, which says that it is subjected to the fall and it is waiting to be redeemed.
And none of us are born as, you can say, well cut diamonds. I think in the process of sanctification, we are all being made into the image of Jesus Christ. And I think it is in Him we are finally redeemed. And we long for the day when we will be perfect.
And I think when Jesus says in John chapter 3, he says we have to be born again, which
right.
means that we are not born right
Right.
the first way.
Right.
All of us, in spite of people who have same-sex attraction, Jesus says all of us, everyone who is born into this world have to be born again, which means that we are born wrong the first way. And in order to inherit kingdom, we have to be born again.
Yeah. And the scripture says, all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So we are all sinners. David said, in sin my mother conceived me. So again, we are born in sin. And like Eben said, all of this is a manifestation of sin playing out.